and communication. Okay, so each topic we are going to discuss in briefly, right? So first topic is settlements. Okay, so first topic is settlements. You know very well in early time. Okay, so when human beings started to live, they started to their life. In that time, they are not settled one particular place. Okay, in grade 6 we discuss in history, right? In grade 6 we discuss in history. So the early human beings for long time they are roaming here and there in forest. Wherever they found food, they are taking and they are taking shelter under the tree, or they are taking shelter in cave. So like that only they lived. Okay, so they are not settled one particular place. Okay, so later, due to the innovation of wheel, innovation of fire, when they started to cook and eat, after that only when they slowly learned the agriculture activity, then alone they started to settle one place. Okay, so the development has happened very slow manner. Okay, so development was taken very slow manner. Okay, so when they started to settle, they select for the settlement which area they select means where the water is available. Okay, so we know very well the Indus Valley civilization or many river bank only the early human beings they settled like that. We discuss in 6th standard. Okay, so why they select the river bank means because of water. Okay, so where the water is available, they select that place for their settlement. Okay, and then so when they get good water in that place, automatically they are able to get a good soil, okay, fertile soil. Okay, so the availability, according to the availability of fertile soil, they started to do agriculture. Okay, so when they settled in the water-rich area, then they started to practice agriculture activity. Okay, they started to agriculture activity, and slowly they are started to manufacturing new things. Okay, slowly they started to manufacturing many things like part, wheel, or new items. They started to manufacturing. They started to produce. Okay, so when they started to manufacturing these things, they started to settle one place, and automatically the human population also started to increase. Okay, so in this way alone they started to settle one particular place. Okay, so once suppose I am going to buy any plot, okay, any site, that time what are the things we are giving importance? Suppose your parent wants to buy one apartment, or they plan to build a house on place, so that they plan to buy a land for build a house. Okay, so in that case, what are the things they see primarily? What are the things they notice for buying in that site? What are the things they mention in your book? So favorable climate condition. In which place you are buying a plot or site for constructing or living, that place is suit that weather condition. Okay, that climate condition should be favorable. Okay, we are not ready to buy a plant in Antarctica, or we are not ready to buy any plant in Jammu and Kashmir or the Himalayan mountain. That's why, because the climate was very harsh, very cold weather condition. Same like we are not ready to buy a plot in Thar desert or Sahara desert. Why? Because that region is not suitable for living. Okay, so favorable climate condition is must for buying or selecting a place to become building a house. Okay, next is of course I said before itself, water. That site should be water availability. Okay, so that time only we can able to use the water for our purpose. Okay, and then third one is the land should be suitable. Okay, the land should be suitable. That means what suitable land means? The soil, the good soil. When the soil is good, that time only we are be able to construct the house also. Okay, fertile soil. Next is fertile soil. Suppose we plan to doing agriculture activity in that place, the soil should be fertile. Okay, so these are the reason, these are the main things we select one place for our site. Okay, so next, then again we are moving to settlements. Okay, so according to the human being settlement, we can divide the settlement into two categories. Okay, we can divide the settlement into two categories. One is permanent settlement. One is permanent settlement. One is permanent settlement. Another is temporary settlement. One is permanent settlement. Another is temporary settlement. Okay. So according to settlement, we can divide from the yearly now up to now. We can divide two. One is permanent settlement. Another is temporary settlement. First, we discuss about temporary settlement. So before itself, I said when the human beings started to live, they are not settled one particular place. They often move one place to another place for their searching for their food, searching for water. Okay, so like that settlements is called as temporary settlement. So the rich people not settled one place for long time. Okay, the people who are not settled one place for a long time, otherwise who settle in the place in a short period of time. Okay, in a short period of time, it is called as temporary settlement. So where the people settle one place in a short period of time, it is called as temporary settlement. Just contrast of temporary settlement, where the people settle one place in long time. Okay, in long time, it is called as permanent settlement. Best example of permanent settlement, we alone. We are buying a plot of land, we construct a house and we are settled. Okay, so we settle in that particular house for long, so many years, 10 years or 20 years or 25 years, like that. Okay, so like that settlements were called as permanent settlement. Okay, so what are the examples of temporary settlement means? Hunting. Okay, so the people who live in forest, who involved hunting, gathering, that means tribes people. Okay, that means tribes people. Okay, so tribes people gathering, and who follow shifting cultivation. You know very well, in history we discuss about shifting cultivation. So what is shifting cultivation means? What is shifting cultivation, Kana? So the tribes people, they select a piece of land. Suppose this is the land of tribes means they select one piece of land. Okay, so they divide the land into 4 or 5 or 1. Okay, so in that land, suppose they have lot of trees. Suppose here lot of trees we have. Like that we have lot of trees. So what they did means, what the tribes people they did means, they clear the top of the tree. In floor they have some small trees means everything was cleared by the people and they burn that leaves and branches. Okay, they burn. With the help of that burn, they are getting some ash. Okay, so they use that ash the same field. That ash is very good for the soil. It gives strength of soil. So in that soil they are doing agriculture activity. So 1 or 2 years they settle in that place, they are doing agriculture activity in that land. Again they are moving another plot of land. They left this land freely. Then they are moving another plot of land. The same way they are doing in that land. Okay. So like that they often they change their habitation. Okay. So this shifting cultivation also called slash and burn technique. Okay. Next lesson we will discuss the same shifting cultivation also called as slash and burn technique in Amazon forest. Okay, so the people who followed shifting cultivation, they are also using a temporary settlement. Another one is one of the word they given in a book, transhumance. Okay, transhumance. So what is transhumance means? The people who involve rearing animals, involve rearing animals, particularly pastures, okay, like goat, cow, pastures. The people that animals. Okay, the seasonal movement of that animal for one place to another place is called as transhumans. So the people who involve for rearing goat or cow, they are moving one place to, along with their animal, they are moving one place to another place, particularly seasonal change. Okay, even nowadays also you can see a group of people along with the goats, they are moving around 50 or 60 goats. There are 10 to 15 family members, they are moving along the goat from one place to another place because of the weather changed. For searching water or availability of food of that animal, they are moving. Okay, so like that movement of people and animal, they are called as transhumans. Okay, so that people, they are not settled one place long time. Okay, so that is only called as temporary settlement. Okay, so permanent settlement means those who settle one particular place for long time. Okay, so temporary settlements means those who are settled one particular place for a short period of time. It's called as temporary settlement. Okay, so next we are moving to we can divide settlement in another method also. Okay, so this is permanent settlement and temporary settlement is one method. Another method is urban settlement and rural settlement. Okay, another method is urban settlement and rural settlement. You know very well what is urban and what is rural. Okay, what is urban and what is rural. Okay, rural means village area, urban means cities and towns. Okay, so you know very well both cities and urbans, sometimes the houses, the buildings were constructed a very close manner. Okay, nowadays in our side, in our Trichy side and all, the buildings were the houses in village also, each and every house built in same line or very close manner. Okay, so like that when the buildings were constructed close manner, that is called as compact settlement. Okay, so that is called as compact settlement. Okay, compact settlement. So where the buildings were constructed in a close manner. Okay, in close manner is called compact settlement. Suppose we are going to hill station or desert, like that places and all, we can see. Suppose we can see one house here means another house more than 100 meter or 200 meter away. Okay, so where the houses were constructed somewhat distance from each and every house, that is called as scattered settlement. It is called as scattered settlement. It is called as scattered settlement. So compact settlement means when the buildings were and when the houses were constructed too close. Okay, too close, it is called compact settlement. When the houses were constructed somewhat distance, the leave distance, that is called as scattered settlement. Okay, so you know very well urban settlement and rural settlement, both we can see compact settlement only. Both we can see compact settlement only. In rural settlement, sometimes we can see scattered settlement. Okay, sometimes we can see scattered settlement. And then one more thing, when we construct a house, according to our weather condition, our building structure, we are construct the building structure. Okay, so where we are living in very hot climate region, in that place and all, the people they are often prescribe to construct a mud house. A mud house and what is this? Thatched house. Okay, thatched houses only they prefer. Suppose those are living very cold region. In that place, the construction method which was followed by the people was very different. Okay, like that where they are receiving very high rainfall. In that case also, the style of construction houses were very different. Okay, so according to their climate condition, according to their geographical reason, the method of construction of houses were differ. Okay, so settlement, we have two type of settlement: temporary settlement, permanent settlement. And according to the location, rural and urban, we can divide it compact settlement and scattered settlement, right? So next we are moving to transport. Next we are moving to transport. So transport. So already I said, when the people started to live, they started to move one place to another place. Okay, when they started to move. So when the movement of people from one place to another place, that is what we call as transport. So when we are started to civilize, we are started to modernize, we are going to use some materials, some things for easy transport. Okay, so the time of early human beings, the people, we are using horse and cow and donkeys for our transport. Okay, so when the wheel was invention, that time, the help of wheel, we are using some animals for transport goods and materials from one place to another place. Okay, you know very well that story is under. So slowly, when the engine was invented, okay, when the engine was invented, that motor vehicles started to use. That time, the transport started to develop very fast man. Okay, so past 150 years alone, the transport facility was developed lot. Even particularly before 30 to 25 years alone, we are using very fastest mode of very latest equipments of transport we are started to use. Okay, so in that first we are going to be discuss about roadway. Okay, so in that we are going to discuss about roadway. So roadway is a very popular transport. Okay, roadway is a very popular transport. So many people in the world, they are using roadway transport. Okay, it is very cheapest transport. Okay, it is very cheapest transport, and that's why many people, they are using this transport. Particularly, it covers a short distance of area. Okay, suppose from Thurayur to Trichy we want to go, we are using only roadway only. We are not prefer railway or aeroplane. Okay, for moving this, crossing this short distance. Okay, so for short distance we are using roadway. Okay, so for short distance we are using roadway, right? So in roadway, we have two different types of road. Okay, so one is metal road. One is metal road. Another is unmetal road. Unmetal road. Okay, so the metal road also called as hookah. Okay, unmetal road is called as ucha. Okay, so how you can understand easily means the tar road. Yeah, nowadays we have the tar road, that can be called as metal road. Unmetal road means which in village side and all, some road are made by the mud alone. Okay, that road alone called as unmetal road. Okay, so maximum where we can see this roadway means the plains area alone. Okay, so plains area, particularly where we have plains only, we have dense population. Okay, why the plains area were densely populated means availability of water. Okay, the plains only, northern plains you take Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, West Bengal, even Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra and all, very dense populated area. Okay, why? Because that is very flat, the area is plain and very good enough of water is present and the soil is very good. That's why maximum people are settled in that places. Okay, so in that plains, the people, maximum amount of people, they are using roadway only. Okay, roadway only. Okay, so even in desert we have road. Okay, in mountains there our government making roads. Okay, deserts, mountain regions, which area is very difficult to reach. Even in that place also, government construct the road, but the transport compared to plains, deserts and mountain, the not reachable area was very less number of transport only we can give service. Okay, why? Because some difficulties we face. Okay, so one of the world highest road, okay, Manali Leh highway. Okay, Manali is present means Himachal Pradesh in Himalayan mountain. So in Himalayan mountain, Manali is the highest place. From in that place, our government making road. Okay, that road only the world highest roadway in the world. Okay, and then suppose we are going some places, we can see some roads were constructed under the train track. Okay, that is called a subway or underpath. Sometimes you can see some over bridge. Okay, that is called as flyover. Okay, near Trichy we can see lot of flyovers. Okay, so for making the transport easier, the government construct this like flyovers or underpath for smooth running of transport. Okay, so roadway is very important transport for normal people throughout the world. Okay, next we are going to discuss about railway. Compared to roadway, railway is cover the area somewhat very fast. Okay, cover some long distance in very fast and somewhat cheap. Okay, so particularly railway transport help to carry heavy goods and people from long distance. Heavy goods and people for long distance. Long distance. So roadway helps to cover short distance. This is for long distance. Okay. So railway helps to carry heavy goods and people for long distance, right? So before invention of diesel and petrol, that time they are using for running train, they are using steam engine only. With the help of coal, the engine will work. Okay, they are using steam engine only. So after innovation of that diesel engine and electric train, slowly all the governments started to replace steam engine. Okay, nowadays we can very rare we can see the steam engine. Even in India there is no steam engine, I think so. Maximum all the trains are replaced for diesel and particularly electric engines. Okay, so even nowadays we have super fast train. You know very well, super fast train. Different trains we have nowadays. Super fast train, Chennai and metro train, like that. Suppose even in China and Japan and all, suppose the distance between around 300-350 kilometer distance within 1 hour they will travel easily. Okay, so take example from Trichy to Chennai. We want to go even in train, at least we have to spend 4 to 4.5 hours time even nowadays also. But the technology development in Japan and China and all, they cover within very super fast train. Okay, within 1 hour. So like that development happens nowadays. Yeah, we will wait. Even India also they will introduce like that trains in future. Okay, see, Indian railway is one of the world Asia's largest railway compared to other continent. Asia is the very biggest continent. You know very well. In Asia, Indian railway only the largest railway. Okay, many people they are working in Indian railway. Many trains Indian government provide for different region. Okay, so in your book they given some interesting information. And do you know that everything you supposed to read, right? So next we are going to discuss about waterway. It is very ancient method of transport. Okay, so waterway, and where the water is availability, like sea, ocean and river, with the help of boat and ship, they are transport goods and materials and people one place to another, that is called as waterway, right? So this waterway we can divide inland waterway and sea route. Inland way and sea route. Sea route connect one country to another country. Inland means in the particular country, with the help of river water, they are moving one place to another place, right? The best example in India, Ganga, Brahmaputra. In the Ganga river, there are many North India and Ganga river, particularly West Bengal and we have that waterway transport was very popular. Okay, so like that sea transport. Okay, from see even in the king's ruling time also, sea route plays very important role of trading. Okay, many country people they comes to India for trading purpose. That and all we discuss in history also. Okay, so particularly the merchants, the traders, they are coming through the sea route for finding new opportunity in new lands. Okay, so sea route is very important. In your book they given some important port also. Okay, Singapore and Mumbai in Asia. Okay, Singapore was very famous for particularly sea trade. Okay, and New York, Los Angeles in North America, Rio de Janeiro in South America, and Durban and Cape Town in Africa, Sydney in Australia, London in Europe. Like that, many ports were very busy ports in our world, right? So, waterway was very important transport, particularly trading purpose. Okay. So next we are going to discuss about airway. It's very costly transport. Okay. Why? Because the fuel cost is very much. Okay. So airway is the fastest mode of transport. It is the fastest mode of transport and costly transport. Okay. The cost wise also very high. Fastest mode of transport and costly transport. With the help of this transport, we can move even the remote, dense forest, the remote area. Okay, suppose any remote area, the people not able to reach us, we can move with the help of airway only. Okay, suppose any natural calamities like flood or earthquake or volcano eruption, some people they are lack one place. With the help of airway, particularly helicopter or aeroplane, we are sending our rescue team and we are rescue the people. Okay, so in that case, that airway plays very important role, right? So for transporting medicines, transporting any organs of body, that nowadays and all that airway plays very important role. Okay, so yeah, distribution of food, cloth, medicines, it's play important role. Okay, even nowadays, last week I read one news from newspaper. In India, many airports they are getting ready for distributing COVID-19 vaccine. Okay, the particular temperature it wants to maintain. To protecting that vaccine, they have to maintain particular temperature. Okay, even transport from that Udon to that helicopter or aeroplane, they have to maintain the same temperature. Even the time of flying also they have to maintain the same temperature. So now many airports they are getting upgrade for maintaining, for get ready for distributing that vaccine. Okay, so like this pandemic time, that airway plays very important role, to people, right? So what is the negative point? Only cost, the cost of this transport very costly. Why? Because they are using a specific fuel in the transport. Okay, not normal, even normal petrol and diesel nowadays it reach 90 rupees or 95 rupees. For aeroplanes they are using a specific fuel. So in that fuel it was very costly. That's why for traveling in aeroplane also getting very costly, right? So next we are moving to communication. Okay, so we complete settlements and transport. Next we are moving to communication. What is communication? I communicate to you. I speak to you through one medium. Okay. So the people who convey their message. Okay. The people who convey their message to others is called as communication. Okay. They may be convey the message directly in front of the people. Otherwise, they convey the message with the letter or newspaper, or they convey the message through phone, or they convey the message through movies, or they convey the message through drama or music. So, in what way they convey their message, everything comes under communication. Okay, everything comes under communication. Nowadays, development of communication is large. Communication, this sector developed a lot at present. How I can say this like means, nowadays you are not, last 1 year, last 8 months you people not come to school, right? The students, they are not able to come to school because of COVID-19. They are staying their home itself. But we teachers, we are taking class for you in front of in front of phone, and we send the class to you. So you always keep touch with your teachers, right? So this is possible because of development of communication, development of technology. Okay, so nowadays the communication developed a lot with the help of satellites. Okay, each and every country they send rocket, they send satellite to space, and with this satellite it sends some signals, and we are receiving some signals from satellites. With the help of that, we are using internet, we are using mobile phone, we are seeing televisions. Okay, so for lot of things this communication helps a lot, right? So before I said no, television, newspaper, movie, these all comes under the name mass communication. Okay, these all comes under the name mass communication. Why it is called as mass communication means a lot of people using, lot of people watching. Okay, so which movie was or which newspaper was read by many people. Okay, 1,000 or 10,000 or lakhs of people. That time that is called as mass communication or mass media. Okay, so at present, internet or Facebook or TV or newspaper or movie, these all comes under mass communication, right? So communication developed a very huge manner and very fast manner in the 22nd century, right? So I complete the lesson up to this. So up to now we discuss about settlements, right? Settlements and transport. So under transport we discuss about roadway, railway, waterway and airway, right? So at last we discuss about communication. So you have worksheet of each topic. Okay, so you supposed to read, you supposed to gather information even in other source also, and complete worksheet and get good understanding, right? Yeah, thank you, have a nice day.